The views of the opposition and the government on human rights and the Sri Lanka Human Rights Commission were expressed in Parliament yesterday. The issue came up when the matter of increasing the fuel allowance granted to the President of the Sri Lanka Human Rights Commission was taken up for debate. However, this letter dated the 4th of December notes that steps were taken to grant the President of the Human Rights Commission an increased fuel allowance even before approval was sought. This letter addressed by the Secretary to the President of the Human Rights Commission not only confirms the payment of an increased fuel allowance but also expresses appreciation of the service rendered by the Commission, notwithstanding several administrative weaknesses and weaknesses in serving the public.
Commission Sabhava The
work carried out by the Commission must be appreciated. There are petitions which have been referred to other institutions. There are petitions on which advice was issued. Petitions on pending cases in court have been submitted to this Commission. There are even petitions that were not relevant to the subject. This is the vast scope of the categories of petitions that have been submitted. When analysing the recent activity of the Human Rights Commission, it is evident that there is another category of petitions which the Chief Government Whip did not mention. These petitions can be classified as those which fail to draw the attention of the Commission in spite of the contagious enthusiasm of the petitioner. This group of people arrived at the Human Rights Commission today since a petition submitted by them on the 20th of December too has been classified as belonging to this category of petitions. The petition seeks that the Commission call on the relevant authorities to divulge the number of students who displayed exceptional talent at the 2012 Year 5 Scholarship Examination and were enrolled to the 36 popular schools in the country and recommend that the same number of students be enrolled from 2013 as well. When the petition was taken up on the 10th of January, the principal of Ananda College, Colombo, revealed that only 160 students were enrolled to his school this year, in comparison with the usual 225 that are enrolled based on marks received at the scholarship examination. He added that another class could be established if the Commission recommends it. The recommendation of the Human Rights Commission on that day was that inquiries would be made from the principals of other schools to ascertain if the same problem prevailed and that a report would be submitted by the Ministry of Education. But today the Human Rights Commission is saying that such a report was not submitted by the Ministry of Education. So we ask if we are the ones who are supposed to seek an answer to the question posed by the Human Rights Commission to the Ministry of Education. The Human Rights Commission is not the mediation board you get in the villages, is it? The time granted by the Commission to the Ministry of Education to submit the said report expired on the 15th of this month. The Commission's decision to grant time until the 15th of March for the Ministry to submit such a report, being fully aware that the first term of school ends on the 15th of April, is highly questionable.